Look over here.
Hello. Hey, everybody, and welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real energy in reality. And we can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And welcome to
Look over here.
the companion piece to our recap episode. And I really just love hearing that.
Look over here.
Period. And we are here to talk about all the looks of episode 4. And we're going to do just that. We're going to dive right into it because we don't want to waste any time because these are some looks. And I can't wait to talk about it. I am Lana, your resident evil diva, here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. I don't have anything else to drink because I drank it all during the recap because it was long enough. But I do have my cup mug. And you can get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship domestically and internationally, so there are no excuses unless there are some. And then you know what they are. So if they are some excuses, we'll take them. We'll take them. But once everything gets back to normal and everybody is good and everybody's ready to go and get some new stuff, let it be a cup mug or any of our beautiful cup merch.
Well, I'm David Healy, and I don't have a cute intro, but I do have a cute shirt. I am still wearing my cookie shirt. Just cookie. Only a cookie. But I actually really like this shirt. Like,
it's a good shirt.
I like my shirts that just take up the whole space.
Mm-hmm. She said, shirt.
Yeah.
She said, my whole face is going on there. That's very bunty.
Mm-hmm. It is very bunty.
It is. But I'm just drinking some water. Slowly getting through it. Almost done.
Hola, I am Eduardo, the Mexican representative of this podcast. I am here to talk shit and get hit. I have not been drinking water throughout this entire episode, which I should be, but you know what? I am still trying to finish my water.
Hi, I am River, your Brazilian correspondent here on The Cup, and today I have a cute cat and a cute mug.
Purr.
And I am also literally purr. Literally purr. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Purr, purr,
Living
purr,
in the
purr.
luxurious. Purr,
Purr and purr.
Mm-hmm. Period. And I'm also just drinking some water because we all need to calm down. So
there we go. Well, we are going to get right into our look over here. But first, before we do that, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel and all of our other channels. We are part of a network, so we have 3 other channels that you can subscribe to. All those links will be in the description below. So subscribe to all of those channels for us, please. Subscribe to our audio podcast listening channels if you need to check us out on the go. And you can follow us on our Patreon so you can get early access to the look over here and exclusive content throughout all 4 channels as well. And you can follow our socials, which will be scrolling across the screen right there. So
except for mine it's not there.
Oh, is it not?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Nope. Then we'll do that one because it's there.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I hadn't seen it.
You're
okay,
there.
There you are.
Yep. I just put the wrong one on the first time. I don't know why, because you are there. But there's Eduardo. Follow all of us except River, because River doesn't have Twitter because Brazil and everything is Twitter.
Well, it's back. I just don't want it back.
Period. And because I'm about to leave Twitter, I think, in a few. I'm about to
come to Blue Sky.
I have already moved to Blue Sky.
Still,
I think
who knows how long?
Yeah, I think I might be checking out of Twitter. It's slowly but surely starting to happen. So we'll see how long my Twitter. But you can check me out on Instagram. That's right there. I'll be there for a while. It's cool. Yeah. So let's get into it, y'all, because this runway was something else.
I've been waiting for this runway theme for a while. Like for this to be the focal point, or supposed to be the main and focal point of the outfit. I love this category.
I love this category. Go ahead, Dave.
Was season 10 of US the last time we did a hat
Yeah,
themed runway?
I believe so. Yeah,
Right. Hmm.
Oh,
unless you count headpieces as hats,
Right.
in which case
Like
we've had more.
fascinators, that's different. No.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Which
love
actually,
this
one of
thing.
these looks reminded me of somebody's runway from season 10. So I will get into
I
that.
agree. Oh my
Mhm.
god.
But lovely background, Logan. Love the hats on hats on hats. But category is hats the way. I like it. I added the but there we go. First up, we have Frankie Wonga. We'll
So,
start with River. We'll start with you, and then I'll change it up because I feel like hosting it different from Logan. So I'll call on you when it's your turn. No, just kidding. But we'll start
oh,
with River.
okay. All right. So, um, I like this look a moderate amount. Is my thought. I just the thing for me is just proportions. The proportion on the boob, the proportion of the hat, because the category is hat, and this hat is too small. It's too small. I like the idea. I do love this concept, and I think she looks good. My thing is the hat is there. You know, like does it have like an interest point with the arrow? Sure, but that's it. Like it doesn't. I don't know. Um, just because this category specifically asks for a say something hat. Um, this is not that. It's not that. Um, but I like Frankie and I like this idea.
Yeah. Uh, I think personally for me, my biggest issue with this outfit is, well, I have two issues here. The first one is with the chainmail. I feel like we lose her shape because of it. I feel like if like the chainmail had also been like, I don't know, like tucked
Cinched.
into or cinched. I don't know how we would have done it, but if it would have been cinched, it would have looked a little bit better. Uh, yeah, I just don't really care that much for this like chainmail. Uh, I just don't think it's the right shape for her. And I agree with you, River. This hat is not big enough for me. You said it. This needs to be a say something hat, and this is not a say something hat. This is I am whispering hat. I'm whispering at you hat. Yeah, it's very small, and it also doesn't really fit her. Like the things that come around her face, like you can see some space between the hat and her face, which I think for this kind of helmet looking hat, like makes it look like it's a little bit too big, which I don't think is what you want. Um, do does it like is it bad? No, I think this outfit is fine. Overall, it's just fine. It's kind of cute, but it's not like anything surprising. This might be like one of my least favorite ones of this like night. So yeah, unfortunately, this is just fine.
Is a helmet a hat?
It's
Well,
got a
it's
rim.
weird. Yeah,
Uh, yeah, I'm kind of with you all. I definitely think this was one of the one of my two least favorite looks of the night, but I still think she looks good. Like if you just look at her, she looks good. She always looks good. It just I don't know that it's at the level that we expected from her. Like she's somebody that my standards very high when it comes for runway. So I wanted to see things a bit more extreme. I want to see it like really dragged out. And it was just a pretty simple chainmail silhouette that looks good, but it doesn't really excite me. So and then the hat uh like is not even much of a focal point here. She still looks good.
Yeah, I think I like the concept and the idea of this look more than I like the actual look of this look. The hat small. It's too small. I wanted it to be a statement piece, and it just gives me like I'm not really the statement, but I'm saying something, but I don't know if anybody want to hear me. And I wanted it to be loud and proud and like that. But I do like the concept of the war helmet with the brim. It's like it's like she dragged out a soldier's costume. Like, okay, yes, the soldier helmet, but I'm gonna add a brim, and then I'm gonna add the rose because it's the war of the rose, and it's just like I think I like the idea of it, but I wish she would have taken it a step further. She looks great. I still think she looks good. This outfit is fine. I think it's a cute look. The concept of it all is a good concept, but I want it to be fleshed out more, and it could have been a bit taken it a step in a further direction. But other than that, it was okay. It was fine. It was fine. Of course, David.
I gave her an 80.
I gave her a 75.
79.
I also gave her an 80.
Okay.
Gigi Ferocious. Eduardo, we'll start with you.
Oh, okay. Hello. Um, okay. I overall like this outfit. I think this outfit is good. I like this yellow on her. I like this gown. I really like the accessories of it. I think that's actually one of my favorite things about this outfit. Like the sunglasses and the necklace and the gloves are all really good. This hat is a say something hat question mark. Um, this is one of the things that I personally don't like. I don't like when a drag queen wears a quote unquote hat that doesn't have like that's just the brim. I don't like a hat that is just the brim. I do want like an
Aren't they
actual
called
hat.
visor?
But this is not really
Technically.
a visor.
Right. But it's not really a hat. I don't know.
Yeah. It's weird. I've never been a fan of like just a brim that goes around your head. That's just personally not like for me. It doesn't look bad. I like it still. I just wish it wasn't just a brim. Like I just don't want to see the back of her head. That's all. Uh, but overall, this is a really nice outfit. I still like it. I think she looks good. That's literally my only thing.
Well, I'm much higher on this than you. I think I thought this was really cool. When she first came out, I was like, whoa, that's actually really interesting because I'm just so used to like that your head goes in the middle of the hat. Like that's normal. That's what everybody does. The normal thing is stick your head right in the middle. But no, she stuck it in the top of this and then it's like going all the way down like all the way around her back. It almost becomes a back piece too. And I thought that was such a cool idea. Um I don't I don't mind if there wasn't like an actual top part because like I'm not really looking at the back of her very much anyways. So it's just a really cool shape to look at from the front. And she accessorized really well. I thought the bejeweled glasses was a really cool touch. She was like, I'm making this look very expensive and very classy. And I think she definitely did that. There is like a slightly like issue with like the texture of the hat where it almost looks like wrinkly in parts. That's like the only nitpick I had. Otherwise, like I think she looks really good, expensive. Yellow is her color. Feel like I'm saying that about a lot of colors with Gigi, but yeah, I really like this.
I like the inverted floppy hat. I don't mind the inverted floppy hat because it's like it's she could have had it where it was sitting up and the hat was to the side and tilted and it still would have had the same effect. We still would have been like, whoa, that's that's a great hat. It's sturdy, it has a thing. But I like that she was like, I don't want it to be the typical floppy hat. I wanted it to be something that's more drama behind it. And I think when she explained it to like she was going for a modern day Tiana, and I like that she took that and was like, I'm gonna bring it up to right now. What Tiana would wear today, and if she was walking down the street and she's still a princess, and so she has to have her accessories and she still has to be fabulous. But it's sunny in New Orleans, so sometimes you got to put on your hat. And she was like, and I don't want people behind me to know who I am because I'm a princess. I'm Tiana. I like this. I thought this was really good. Um, I do agree with the slight wrinkly of the hat in certain spots, but it doesn't do much to deter me from liking it. I thought she looked great, and yeah, this is a great color on her.
Yeah, I mostly agree with everything y'all said. I think also like I do like this overall, but the accessories is just perfection. Like, this necklace. Okay. And I also really like the asymmetry of like the it looks green to me, but y'all are saying yellow, and it did look of the
It is a
color.
little green. It is a little
Right.
green. It's just like peaish green.
Right. It is like that
Not
in
like
the middle. Like it's
the
between yellow and
food
green.
pee, David. Not actual urine.
PEA.
I was
PEA.
like, Lana, you might need to get something checked out if you think that's what
No.
pee looks
Oh my god.
You need. First of all, mine is clear. Don't play. I drink lots of water. Don't play with me.
like. If you pee clear, cheer.
Yay. Okay. But yes, no, I'm talking about the PEA. Lord,
But what I was
this,
saying that I really
this is
like
why
the
I wish the show
asymmetry
gets canceled. Sorry.
of
Sorry,
where
Laura.
that the fabric starts, the colored fabric starts. And I do like the size of the hat. This is what I want. This is it. I like the choice of the hair with this and not having like longer, but this is perfect.
Mhm.
Do I like that it's different? The hat and all of that. Yes. Do I like that she thought of doing something different? Yes. Do I necessarily like the way it looks? I don't know, honestly. I am still torn. But it tells me that it is fashion because it's making me think about it and look at it in many different ways to kind of. So I enjoy it for that. Plus, she looks amazing. I mean, look at the material.
Absolutely. Scores, Eduardo.
87.
90.
I gave it an 88.
87.
Word. Kind of love
Mhm,
that.
mhm.
David, it's on you to start about Miss Benze Diva.
So she is the hat. She is a top hat. And there's not much more to that. Like, honestly, like she's got tights, she's got a nice wig and some earrings, but she's a big hat. She's a big hat. She's a big hat. And I think this is something I always say. Like when a drag queen is like picking out an outfit, they need to put themselves in the minds of the viewer and ask them what are the expectations from what they're seeing, where do they expect it to go, if anywhere. And when I see this, I expect it to go somewhere. I expect a reveal. I expect
Mhm.
drama. Did I get that? No. And it left me with kind of blue balls a little bit. Um, and sure, she was saving her reveal for the lip sync, but like that wasn't enough. What if you weren't lip syncing? Then this is all I would have gotten to see. So this was my least favorite thing. I do like that she went for it when it like she really leaned into the hat aspect, maybe a little bit too hard. Like maybe bring some fashion into it as well. Uh, Still not bad. Like I really appreciate like taking it into this extreme area. It left me expecting something that never came.
Agreed. I wish it was something else. I was waiting for the reveal. I even wish she would have wore a hat on her head still with the hat. Like be the big hat and have another hat. It would
A
have been
tiny
so
hat, like
a
be the big
tiny,
hat and
small,
have a
tiny
tiny hat.
hat
This is
just right at the top of the
stupid.
head. It would just been so dumb. And I would have loved, like, I think she could have had 2 reveals in this and saved one for the lip sync. Like, if she would have took this costume off and had a smaller hat outfit underneath this hat outfit, I would have been like, you are so stupidly dumb. And then she could have took it off to reveal her nice sparkly outfit at the lip sync. It still would have had all the reveals and all the things. But if she would have took this off and it would have been another smaller hat, like a hat skirt or little tiny hats all over the, oh my God, I would have been raving about this. But I'm with you, David. She left me wanting more and gave me nothing. And I was like, ah, such a letdown. Felt let down. But
You heard it here first. Lana also had blue balls.
period. work.
Yeah, I
Oh,
kind of feel the same. Oh, sorry.
no, you're wrong. You go ahead.
Okay. I also kind of feel the same way. I just, do I like the idea? Do I like that she thought of like, I'm gonna just be a big hat? Yes. Yes. The execution is what is left me also with blue, figuratively
Blue
blue ball.
balls. Blue balls.
Um,
Absolutely.
but here's the thing. To me, this felt like an ode to Cabaret and Liza, right? No? Kind of?
A
Like,
little bit.
yes, no,
A little
because
bit.
that I got confused because I was like, the hair and the outfit that she revealed to kind of gave me that, but then it's a top hat and not like the hat from. So it was confused. I wish it was like a reference to Cabaret, and then she had like the tiny top hat, and or like revealed and then put on the hat and then did like the little something, something, something. Or if you're gonna do like I'm gonna be a hat, don't be a boring black hat. Like choose an inch, like the Mad Hatter hat or something
Mhm.
interesting. That's not
Could have been
just
more
black.
sparkly. Could have been more
Anything.
sparkly.
I mean, as
Something.
much
Like
as I don't really
feathers.
wouldn't like to reference that, but like the sorcerer hat, like any other hat, like anything. I don't know. This is just
I mean, okay. If you're gonna do that and you got all that negative black space, she could have put Benze Diva in light,
Mhm.
something.
something
Mhm.
like all the way around. Like it could have been something else, but this black and then these few little diamond jewels around the rim. Like it could have been something. Drag it up. Okay.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next
No,
time.
maybe this time.
Maybe
Maybe
this
Maybe
time.
Maybe
this
this
time.
time.
Lord. Yeah,
Maybe
all I am
this
seeing
time.
here is 4 people with blue balls and a huge amount of disappointment.
8 blue
Uh,
balls.
8 blue balls. I am
You don't
seeing
know how
8
many I
blue balls.
have.
Well, I am
I
so
am
sorry for
seeing
assuming your
9 blue
truth.
balls.
I
Why
apologize.
are
9
there
blue balls,
9?
maybe? I don't know.
Why are there 9? Wait, hold
We
on.
move.
I
There's
mean,
10 now?
An
Hello?
extra
again,
blue ball
I
has entered the
mean,
chat.
Oh, not extra blue
blue
balls.
balls.
Okay. Let's move on.
Not this. Anyways, yeah, this felt like the same scenario that we had with Kyron with her reveal. It was just like, oh, there's gonna be a reveal. It's gonna happen. I'm excited. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But unlike with Kyron, this one didn't happen. So I don't know what's worse, for it to not happen or for it to happen and it be bad. So um, I was just hugely disappointed the fact that there was nothing underneath it. It just it's is it camp? Yes. Uh, it just didn't go as far as I wanted to, because I also think the execution of it is not particularly good, because you can see like the seam of where the reveal would happen on the top of the hat, and then the bottom part of the hat is all floppy, and that's not what I want if you're gonna go full like camp with this. Like no, uh, I like the idea of this wig. I don't like how this wig is styled. Why does she have red eyebrows? Why are her eyebrows red? Why are they bright red?
Hmm.
Um, yeah, this is my least favorite look of the night. It just left me wanting a lot more, and I am not into teasing. I am not into like this kind of stuff. No, don't do that to me. Just reveal immediately.
Well, it is November, and you know what some people don't do on November.
Yeah, shave.
Mm-hmm.
I
Scores.
thought of okay. Well, there's
Uh,
2 options.
right. Scores. River.
Um, 70.
70.
74.
72.
Mm-hmm.
We move to the hat of who is this? No, I'm just kidding.
Spicy Sunshine. Lana.
I'm just
Lana,
kidding.
would you like to go?
I will go. I was gonna say that, but
I know.
I'll go. I like the hat on hat on hat on hat. I like that. Not feeling this look. Not feeling the look as I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's just not great. It's not wowing me. It's not blowing me away. I think the makeup is good. I love the makeup on her, but I think it's just, it's okay. It's okay. I like the hats though. I like that the focal point is the hats and that's the theme. So she hit the theme, period. But I'm not wild by the look overall. I like the skirt, but I don't know. It's just not giving me what I want. So
Same. I like the hats. I really do. I think it's well done. It doesn't. It looks good. It looks not cheap. Like it does. I don't know. I don't know how she did that, but it looks very well done. I don't like anything else. I don't like the outfit, how it was styled. Her makeup looks fine. The makeup looks fine. Um, I don't like this hair. Um, but I don't think she looks bad. I don't think she looks bad at all. It is just not a style or that I enjoy. This is not for me. I don't think it's bad. I don't.
Fair. Yeah. Uh, I will just echo like the hat is the best part of it, but that's kind of the point. So I respect it for that. I also really appreciated the first hat that she came on with, like the giant hat that covered her face. I kind of wish that she kept that on for like a little bit longer because it was really like it was actually like interesting and fun to look at. And once she took it off, I was like, oh okay. Uh, the hats are still cute, but I thought the giant hat was funny. Uh, I like her makeup. I'm not a huge fan of this wig. I think this is just pretty simple, kind of underwhelming, but it's cute overall. Like I like this skirt. I'm not sure I like this top. I I don't know, it feels very like pedestrian to me, but there are parts of this that I enjoy. So overall I think this is cute. That's really the best way I can describe it. It's cute.
Well, I'm definitely higher on this than the rest of you, and I think of a lot of it has to do with the placement of her in the runway because she did exactly what I was wanting Benze Diva to do. She comes out with the big hat, and there was a reveal, and I was like, okay, I like this. That gave her extra points for me. Like I think her concept and her delivery of it really did win the day for me because the look itself, like if you're taking out the hat, it's pretty simple. There's not a lot going on, but I like that she kept the focal point on the hat aspect because not everybody did. A lot of people, it could have been any runway. But for me, yeah, I think she looks good enough that the concept won out and she was above a couple of people for me. So
fourth. I guess I'll go first then. 79.
Me 74.
81.
82.
Per.
Mhm.
Up next is Siam and River. Why don't you start us off?
Okay. I like this from the waist up. I do not like this color choice on her, but I do like this fabric and the texture that it gives and all of that, the way that fabric works. I just don't think this color was the best choice. Um, the judges loved it, and I was just like, oh, okay. Um, the bottom part does the idea maybe, but like I don't like the way it looked or while she was standing, and I liked it less when she was walking. Um, so I kind of wish it was just like closed and she kind of looked like a cake, kind of. Because to me it was just, especially when she walked, it just looked really cheap, and the rest of like from the waist up, it looks really expensive. So it just felt really disjointed to me. But I still think she looked really good. It just the skirt was really distracting. But she had one of my favorite hats. That's this is a say something hat.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you said, River. I do like this fabric actually, and I like this wig. Um, I think this hat is iconic. It's so tall, and it's wild. It's absolutely wild. Uh, there's a lot of I like. There's a lot I like about this outfit. Um, but I agree with you. I think that my biggest issue with it is the actual skirt part of it, because it just the way it moves, it looks really stiff, like it's made out of paper, and it's like it just. I don't want to look at an outfit and say, "Oh, that you're uncomfortable wearing that," and that's how I feel like looking at Siam when she's wearing this. Like I feel like she's uncomfortable wearing this outfit because of the skirt. I also like I understand that there's sometimes a choice to like so that I can see like the structure underneath your skirt, like if so I can see the cage or like the wires and everything. I understand that sometimes that's a choice. I believe that this was not like intentional here, and therefore I will dock points because of that, because I can see the structure underneath it that you're trying to use so that it like stays in place, and it's not working. So that's unfortunate. But overall, I like this outfit. It's just that this skirt is a problem. So we need to fix this skirt because everything else is really really good.
So my first note was love this layered open dress. I liked it. I liked it. So this whole time I'm biting my tongue. I'm like, that's one of my favorite parts. I thought it looked cool, and it looks like something I don't see a lot on Drag Race. I thought it was pretty cool how it was structured and still managed to be open, because I think that could easily make it lose its structure a little bit. But it didn't. It held up. I thought it was a fashion moment. I thought like every part that I look at, the top, the middle, the bottom, I like every bit of it. This was in my top 3 of the night for sure. I really like the fabric too. It brought me back to the glitter runway from season 10 of US Drag Race, because it looks very similar to some of my favorite looks as far as the material. Yeah, and that hat, it's incredible. Like I think that's such a focal point. So yeah, she did everything right for me.
I think I'm in the middle of you guys. I think I like the skirt part of it too, David. I didn't mind that. I thought the fact that it was the open skirt, it looked like she could take it off for a lip sync if she needed to. And so it was like I didn't mind that. I thought that was cute. What bothers me, because I think everything else looks good. I like this fabric. Love this hat. I'm in love with this hat. What bothers me though is the color. It washes her out. When she's standing on the stage, everything is so blended together and everything is all that one note that even her face looks like it's blending in with this fabric and then this blonde wig. It just washes her out. So I needed something to break up the monotony of this beige, and it just didn't happen. Even like a pop of color in the wig. Like if the wig was a different color, maybe a black, maybe a red, something to take away from the straight beige, because her makeup looks the same beige. And so everything is blending together and she looks a little washed out, but she looks so pretty. Even washed out, she looks pretty. And that's Siam. Like Siam is gonna always give you pretty. She's always gonna be pretty. We are not gonna see Siam looking busted and disgusted. Like we just not gonna see it. Um, that's the only thing for me is the color. Everything else is on. I like it. I'm happy with this. She looks great. So, of course.
See, this doesn't happen a lot where the reason why I love an outfit is the reason, or the opposite. The reason why
Yeah.
I don't like an outfit is the reason someone else likes it. I
Mhm.
love it when that happens. I
Yes.
live.
It's so great.
So I gave this an 81.
Oh, I was much nicer with this. I gave this a 90 because it's still a really really good look.
I also gave it a 90.
I gave it an 89.
I critiqued it so so much for it to be like one of the highest
Right,
scores.
you predicted so much for it to be a 90.
But the thing is that, as I said, everything like outside of the skirt is one of my favorite things. So like,
Mm-hmm.
if the skirt was good, it would have been a full. So
Work. Up next is Gawdland. Eduardo.
okay, so I really like kind of like this headpiece. This headpiece is really cool and really interesting to me. I really like the idea of taking like the brims of like this hats and like turning it into one giant say something hat. That's really interesting to me. The actual outfit in itself is cute. I really like the combra of it all. Um, I just wanted some more. I think I wanted something to be happening in the legs, or like I don't know. I felt like I was just missing just something for it to really be elevated. But I think overall this is a cute outfit. This is one of the looks that I'm more like middle of the road about. I think it's cute. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with this outfit for me. So it's a good look. It's a nice look. I just feel like there's something missing, and I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, I'm with you on this. So when she stepped out, I was like, wow, this hat is incredible. And I stand by that. I think the hat part is maybe like uh, it's maybe my second favorite hat period this episode. I think it's so cool. I don't know if she said this was the reference, but it's giving me kind of like a conch shell. It's got the same texture and colorization and unusual shape. So I thought that was really cool. And I like that the bodice matches that. It really is just this bottom part. It feels incomplete. Like it just feels like the idea was not seen completely to fruition, and the bottom part is an afterthought. And that did dock it points because this could have been my second favorite overall. It does end up my fourth favorite of the night, but it's a strong number 4. I think this was a good night overall, and she looks good for the most part.
I agree. I love this hat. It is one of my favorite hats to walk the runway. To me, it just gave me like African princess hat kind of hat. Like that's the vibe that I got. Like going to a royal wedding, an African royal wedding, and they do the big head scarf with the things wrapped around, and it's so wrapped and it's so many different layers. It's so pretty, and this color is gorgeous. The color, the hat, the shape of it all. Top half of this look gorgeous. Yes, the bottom half, I felt like she could have gave us some more of that top in that bottom. Like give us some more of those layers wrapped around in layers and make it like a longer gown. Do you know I would be gushing over this look if that was the top half of this hat was just like the bottom half of this dress? It'll be everything. I feel like she put so much focus in the hat that there was no focus in the bottom, and that kind of just like but this hat is everything, and she looks stunning. Like this makeup is she looks stunning. I just wish it was more at the bottom.
Yeah, she could have had like a layered, structured, open skirt. That could have worked. No, but the hat almost gives me like if you gave AI like make me a Kentucky Derby hat, and
Yeah.
you know how AI messes up everything.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
almost like that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I first saw this, it gave me coral immediately, like a coral reef
Yeah.
immediately. But then you said the conch, the little like the one
Yeah.
that you put right that you can hear you.
Yep.
Yes, very that the shape. I think I went to coral because of the color coral, but also because because of all the texture, right? That kind of gave me that. Very similar to Siam's outfit. Like I love the hat and I love the outfit waist up. So it's very similar. But I do like this hat more than I like Siam's hat. This is my second favorite hat of the night for sure. And the fact that she had earrings in the same fabric as like that little touch mm, it makes it that much special, like more special to me when the queens think of that. Like I just, and then not just like the shape is, I mean, I love the vision. I wish, like y'all said, that it was maybe like a mermaid gown going with the water
The
theme,
water sea, yeah.
right? Exactly. But yeah, really great. Love this look.
Scores.
86.
88.
88.
86.
Word.
We're so cute.
We aren't
We're
we?
adorable.
So damn
Oh
cute.
God.
And so is Zepee. Or CP.
Oh, CP is very cute.
Yes. I like this. This is a very sophisticated and classy look. Another.
Is this the one that reminded you of season 10?
It is.
Yeah, same.
Vixen?
Yep. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm,
You stole my point and I started first. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna mute myself.
I will go ahead and get that point out of the way. I did write down, oh, this reminds me of the Vixen's look. Literally, I wrote, oh, this reminds me of the Vixen's look. I do think this, like, I want to compare it to the Vixen's look. I feel like this has a more concentrated shape that flows better, but the Vixen had a more interesting, like, material for the hat. So I think there's positives on either side. This does look very classy and elegant. It did take me a second to even notice like the hat part, and then once I did, then I'm like, okay, I see how it's similar to the Vixen. But yeah, I mean, she's just so good at transforming into a completely different person. Like this, like if you just showed me these pictures, I would be like, who is this? I would not know this was her. And with that said, I do think she is maybe making herself look a little older here and maybe a little bit more. And I don't mean this in a negative way in general, but for her, it's looking a little like old school pageant. And that's just not her aesthetic. And I don't want her to try to be that aesthetic. I do like the look. It has a lot of cool things going on, but it was pretty in the middle for me tonight.
Yeah, I liked it. I think she looks beautiful and stunning. All of that. But I felt like the hat was so not the focus of this look. And that's what I wanted to be the focus. Like, this is the hat theme runway. And the first thing I look at is not her hat. I look at the dress and I look at her, her face, and I'm like, oh, it's a fascinator. It's a nice hat. But it's a nice fascinator. It's not a hat. I want a hat. I don't want a fascinator. And I know people are like, a fascinator is a hat. A fascinator is
connected to her hat.
It's not.
Right. It's not. A fascinator is a piece of a hat that you stick in there. Like, it's not a hat.
A fascinator is a headpiece, kind of.
Headpiece.
Closer to a
Absolutely.
headpiece than a hat.
Than a hat. Absolutely. So I wanted a hat, not a fascinator. And this gave me fascinator. Does she look stunning? Absolutely. Is she gorgeous? Definitely. Is this dress so sophisticated and classy and gorgeous? Yes. I do agree with aging her a little bit, but not horrible. She still looks beautiful, but I wanted more. I wanted a little bit more of a focal hat, and I got a nice, pretty fascinator.
It's on her hip.
I want a hat. I can pin anything to my head. That don't make it a hat.
No, I said it's on her hip.
Oh, the hat is
The
on
hat
her
on
hip.
the hip.
Yeah, it's
like, you know what? I did not even pick that up.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like like if you took a hat and like unraveled it, it just goes all the way up around her body and all the way up to her head. And that's what the Vixen did too, but it was a little more obvious with the Vixen, but it was a little like chaotic.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of a little falling apart, but the vision was definitely much better than this one to me. It's just the execution of that.
Exactly.
The Vixen was not as good, but the execution is good, but I'm conflicted because I love this woman. You know how I feel about this woman. This hair, I can't. I can't with this. I can. Let's move on because I don't want to get too heated. I hate this hair. I hate this hair.
Oh, wow.
It's the color for me. It's the color. It's not even the style. It's the color. Is the gray to black to blonde. I cannot. I can't. It's ugly.
She just
I
needs
think
to
the
touch up her
style is
roots.
beautiful. I think she looks great in bangs with the bangs and the updo. I love. I hate this color of wig. The gray. I hate it. Same thing about like is it on her head? Yes. Is it a hat? Questionable. Does she look
Is
good?
it on her head?
Barely, kind of,
It's in her
slightly.
forehead.
It's on her
which is
waist.
part of
It's
her
on
head.
it's on her bang,
Well,
right? But anyway, I think this is fine. I think I like the dress. I like the idea of having like you explained, David, of having like the hat kind of going around, but it just the dress looks expensive, but then putting the hat on the hip makes it look cheap. And it just I don't know. The idea it didn't work for me, but she still looks good.
mhm.
What can I say?
I'm having very conflicting feelings about this outfit. I will say I do like this wig. Anyways, moving on. Uh, I I don't know how to feel about this outfit because it's a nice outfit. The actual outfit and dress itself is really good. Uh,
Mhm.
I don't mind like the actual hat on the hip. I think it should have been structured maybe a little bit differently so that doesn't look like just a hat stuck on your hip. Uh, but I think overall it's still a really nice like gown. It has a really fun structure and it looks really fun and interesting. Like it's visually appealing. My biggest issue is that she's not wearing a hat. She's wearing a fascinator, which is not a hat. And the hat on her hip does not count as a hat because she's
It's a
not wearing
hat.
it. Like I get it. I get the idea. I get the idea, but the vixen was actually wearing a hat when she was doing
True.
something similar to this. Uh, CP is not, which is really unfortunate because this outfit is so beautiful. Like it's so beautiful. I really really like this outfit. It's just the fact that she's not wearing an actual hat. So if she was wearing an actual hat, I think I would score it a lot higher. But since it's not, I think I'm gonna have to score it lower than it really deserves because this, as I said, this gown is really really beautiful. But it's I'm just missing the actual hat. There's no hat.
All right, well, let's hear these scores. River scores.
Oh, I'll go for it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I had a score and then I erased it, and then now I'm thinking, and I don't know.
You're getting this in real
Question
time,
mark?
folks.
Hmm?
Question mark? With no score? Maybe?
I'll give it. I'll give it. I'll give it a 79.
Okay.
I give it an 89.
Ooh. I'm right in the middle of you. I gave it an 84.
I'm right above you, and I gave it an 85.
Fair.
I thought I was about to be the highest score.
Not that. Then we have a Shortgun. I think that's on me too, huh?
Yes.
This hat is everything. This is what I wanted in a hat. I love the hat. Um, I think it's a great hat. I think her look overall is a good look. I agree with the shoes. Not a fan of the boots of the boot shoe. Like I would have rather it been I don't know what I'd rather it been, but not
A
that
black
big.
pump.
Maybe a black pump, but not that big combat boot. Like it just was too much. But overall, I really like this look. This was one of my top looks. I thought she looked this hat just gave me life. The moment she walked out, I was like, yeah, love this hat. Like the layers in the hat. I love that she didn't just do one rim and then had the things hanging, but she had another one underneath until they hung a little lower. I loved this look. There's not much I could say. I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, I love it as well. When it came out, I gasped. I was like, ugh, I was impacted by this look. The thing is, this hat is incredible. It's like a chandelier on her head. It is like, I don't know if it's dented or maybe, I think it got a little hurt in travel. Maybe that's what I think honestly happened. Because they have to like pack all of this stuff. Could you imagine? So I feel like I'm not gonna be too mad about that because it looks incredible, but it is noticeable that it is a little clunky. But still looks great. But you can see that it's not straight. It is a little,
No, I
something happened.
cannot see that.
Something happened.
Actually, it's not
Yeah.
noticeable for me.
Okay.
I can see it.
Well, you're allowed your truth. But I love this outfit. I really do. I think this part is so cool. Like the yellow thing that she has on the shoulder that kind of like has like the restrictive movement is just so interesting. The shoe, yes. But also I kind of like if I have to nitpick, the one thing is the front part, like this fabric that she has on the front and the bottom part is so beautiful. I don't understand why the back was just a black fabric. That was upsetting. But still really great. But I wish it was the same in the front and the back.
Damn, you're being really harsh on her. How dare you? Yeah, that was really harsh because
This is my second favorite look. I love it. It's just, am I supposed to see something and not say it? Okay.
yeah,
Good to know.
because this look is great.
You can say something.
I didn't say it wasn't.
No, I'm just feeling in a fighty mood. I just want to fight. No,
Oh, you want to
this
get hit? Okay.
joke's on you. I'm into that shit. Anyways, okay, so this hat is my favorite hat of the runway. This is just so beautiful and so well made. I still don't know what you're really talking about because I don't really see any sort of dent or anything. It just looks
Do
like
you not know what a straight line is? Because this is not it. It's not a straight line. That's all I'm saying.
it's straight.
It's
The goal, it's straight.
incredible, but it is not a straight line. Anyway.
I think I am missing something.
The girlies are fighting.
I mean, I want to help you out here. So, like, if you look on
I
just,
think he knows. He's just not trying.
I think he doesn't know.
I
So-
think he's just
I don't know
trying
what-
not.
I think he knows
I don't
exactly
know
what I'm
what-
talking about, but he's just trying to
Do
gaslight
you
me.
see
That's
where my
fine.
hand is? Follow this part up on her. You see how the bottom layer is
I was
closer?
talking
It goes
about the
like the
gold
red
part.
in the middle goes like this.
I was talking about the gold part. I was not talking about the red
Oh,
part.
okay.
I was
The
talking
red
about
part
the
is a
whole
floppy hat, so it's
No,
another
it's
hat
the-
underneath
it's the
the
red
hat.
part.
So
You
it's
see-
supposed to be
It got
floppy.
layers. It got layers.
Exactly. So it's supposed to be round. It's a floppy hat. It's not supposed to be a structured hat.
Yeah, I was just looking at the very top
Right.
part of it,
Mhm.
and because that's like the main part of it.
It's
So-
the red in comparison to that top part. You're
Mhm.
just
Okay,
it's
Exactly.
like some of
Fair.
it's lower, some of it's higher.
fair.
Exactly.
I see what you're talking about now.
See?
So you were not
Damn.
gaslighting me. Thank you.
I thought you were
Damn.
gaslighting. I thought you were gaslighting. I thought you were gaslighting.
Damn, y'all are really hitting me today.
I didn't. I was trying to help you
But
out.
you just said you like that.
I do like it still.
Yeah, but only for a few people. Like
I-
it's sometimes it gets too much. Sometimes you need to call red and be
It
like,
is
"Hello,
too
hold
much.
on, be a
I'm
little
about to say, what is
softer
your
on
safe
me,
word? What is your
please
safe
and
word?
thank you." My safe word
Coconut.
is "parang mi cuero." So if
Oh.
if you could please parang utiri mi cuero. Okay. Anyways. No, I'm just kidding. Circling back.
Right. Mhm,
This hat is my favorite hat. I think it was a really, really like it's a choice to have a face skinny when your face is already being obscured by fringe, but this works. I don't know how and I don't know why. Normally I don't like face skinnies, but this one works and it works great.
I think it's the
This
makeup that she has underneath that makes it work. I think.
probably, I don't know. This shoulder piece is amazing. This fabric that she has on like her bottom half is also really really good. Everything about this is just really really good. I really enjoy a lot of this. The shoes, I think if they were only like better, like if they were newer, I would have probably been okay with it. The fact that they're older and you could see the fact that like the black was chipping away, I think that's my biggest issue with it. Uh, if it wasn't for that, I think I would have like it would have been a lot better.
What do you mean?
Uh,
I didn't see that. I'm just kidding. I'm
girl,
kidding.
you stop gaslighting me. No, you're gaslighting me. I really
See, I
did
was
not know what you were
projecting.
talking about. I did not see what you were talking about. I was genuinely confused. Okay, girl. Lord, Lord, parang even I can't say it. Lord have mercy. Uh, Lord. Anyways, yeah, one of my maybe my favorite look of the night. This one was really good. I really enjoy everything about this. Really well done.
Okay, well, I'm glad I'm going last, so I can't get any follow-ups from anybody. This
What
was
that mean? Like you can't get follow ups.
yes. It
What makes
means
you think that?
What
it means
makes
we're
you
going
think
from
that?
my
Hello.
we're going from my thoughts immediately to scores, right?
No,
You know who you're talking to?
I
I'm
Or
about
will.
to say
you
who
Been
you
here
I
got
for
on
will
an
this
hit
hour.
panel.
you if I
Do
need
you
I'm about to say
to.
who you
weren't
got on this
here?
panel.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This
David.
is the look I'm the most conflicted on. And I know that's shocking probably because everything about this look is really good and extravagant and so many cool aspects to this look. My issue is that yeah, maybe a little bit too many good things going on at once. There's just a lot. And especially when you have this hat that has so much going on as it is, I think that that should just remain the focal point. And I don't think you need all of the extra going down below. Like that just kind of made me not have a strong point of focus, and it felt like a beautiful chaotic look to me. I just wanted a little bit more simplicity in areas and just some cohesion, because she just had too many ideas, like way too many ideas, and they're all good ideas, but I don't think they're all good ideas to use all at once. I still do like it, but it's yeah, it could have been more reined in.
How dare you?
So you're saying fuck her and fuck her drag. Good.
Right.
No, I'm
Okay.
glad
Good
she
to
went
know.
home. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God, David.
Lord.
Well, let's get you out of the way. Scores, David.
I gave her an 84.
Eduardo.
98.
Go backwards now.
You're backwards.
Right.
I gave it a 96.
I gave it a 95.
I gave it a 96 because I hate it.
Yes, you absolutely do. How dare you?
My least favorite look.
Let's talk about this look though. And River, we're
Hmm.
gonna start with you because baby,
Me?
this is the look. Yeah, we're
Baby.
starting with you. 'Cause this
Oh,
is the
baby.
look. This is the look. But go ahead.
Mama. Honey. Sister. Auntie. Everyone in the family. I mean, come on. Like, this bitch came out looking incredible because the dress is beautiful, the face is beat, accessories on point, and then the hat was incredible. But then she was like, "Oh no, wait a minute. You think I'm done? Oh, you think I'm done? You think this is it, baby? Watch me." And then the presentation was just as good, if not even better, than what she already had on. It just My reaction was the same as the judges. There was a person drilling in the apartment next to mine, and I was screaming so loud throughout this whole runway that I think they heard me while drilling because I was screaming. This is perfection.
Yeah, this actual look in itself is my second favorite. But when it comes, if you add how the presentation was made, overall, this is my favorite. Overall, this is my favorite because the presentation of it was so good. I was gobsmacked every single moment because when this walked out, I was like, oh my god, this look is amazing. It's so beautiful. I love everything about this. This gown is incredible. Then she took the damn hat off and had it as a purse. And I was like, this is already incredible. I already love everything about this, and this just elevated to it. And then she took out the damn fan, and I was just losing my damn mind. I was losing my damn mind. I hope that the theory of if you wear like peacock feathers you lose. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true because Lord, I love this look. I love this look so much, and I love the presentation of it even more. Yeah, this might be my favorite like overall package of the night. This was amazing.
Yeah, this was definitely my favorite. They saved the best for last, I believe. I thought this was so good. All of the drama. I did not see it coming that was going to be a peacock purse. I saw the peacock feather, but I did not even realize that the outer hat was shaped like a peacock until she had it in the purse. I'm like, that is so clever. And I really like the hat that was underneath. She out-showgirled the showgirl of the cast. I will say without any of the hat parts, if you just look at the actual look that she has on below, it's not the most exciting look. So that's what keeps it from being like a higher score for me than it is, but it's still a very, very good score. But yeah, just the presentation got so many extra points.
I'm tripping. I'm tripping because this first she gave us a hat cage. A hat cage. And then she pulled it off. And this looks like this is her wig. Like this, the wig hat hair is the wig.
Hair hat wig.
Is shaped like the hat. And I'm like, you got a hat wig, girl, with your wig cage over the hat wig. And it's peacocks and the peacock going down, the feathers going down the arm when she had the hat with the cage on, made it look like, okay, this is the head of the peacock and this is the body of the peacock and the feathers, da da da. Then she took it off and made it a purse, so it looked like the feathers from the back, like it was going to sprout up like a real peacock feather. But then she brought out the fan, and I was just like, you just gave us a whole show in like a minute on this runway. You gave us a whole show in a minute on this runway, and it's beautiful. Is the dress itself a lot? No, it's simple, but it needed to be simple, because if it was anything more than that, we would have been saying the same thing you just said about Shortgun. Too much, too many ideas, and it just, this hit the sweet spot. It was just enough flair and just simple enough to make you go, ooh, yes, I see it all. I'm taking it in. And even in its simplicity, it's still beautiful. Like the dress itself is still a beautiful dress. It's simple, but it's beautiful. This mug beat to the gods. She ate this up. I'm in love with this. She ate one down. Let that sink in, baby, because it's eating, and she did that.
I agree with what you said about the dress, David, and it doesn't. I don't even care.
Don't care.
It doesn't. I don't. Okay.
Don't care. Okay. Scores.
Bitch, fool. What do you mean?
Wait,
scores?
Start with me.
Yeah, start with you. Let's start with David.
So it's gonna go up. Okay, sure.
94.
Eduardo.
Full.
Period.
I mean, you just said bitch full to me, so duh.
Hello?
Duh. Like, I love the simplicity. It's just it just did it for me. But yeah, favorite look of the night, great. And that'll do it. We didn't go as long as we did for the recap, but we went almost. A little little short little time, but it's okay
Well, we did
because
start fighting in the middle of it.
we did have a fight in the middle, and we had a lot of extra stuff going on. But sometimes people got to get hit, so it is what it is. But that'll do it, y'all. We are going to get out of here. We appreciate you sticking around and listening to our thoughts, and let us know in the comments what you think. What look gave you what look made you scream? What look was you living for on the runway?
What look would you take your hat off for?
Period. Let us know in the comments below. Hit all the things that let us know you support us. Hit the subscribe button, the likes, the follows, the shares. Do all of those things. We appreciate you so much. Follow all of our other channels. All those links will be in the description below, as well as our audio podcast links and our Patreon, so you can get early access to Look Over Here's, including this one, and all of our other Look Over Here's coming out, and exclusive content. You can follow us on our socials at The Cup of Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow us if you'd like, and get your cup merch. That link was also in the description below. And so all I have to say now is go forth and do, and we will see you next week. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Don't have blue balls.